Boom! I'm in the room. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the live awesome quiz. You got me here, your host, the gorgeous one and only, and my able assistant is in the room tonight, the Duchess. Give the Duchess some of that. Hang on. So, good evening, Vanessa. Good evening, Keith. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And yes, so because there's nothing on the telly, obviously, we're coming live from the old Hill Manor. We've got a great quiz for you tonight. It's all centred around the old what's it thing with Bob? Easter. I had to think about that one.
I'll tell you what, it's been a really nice spring day today, though, hasn't it?
It has. It's still been chilly out there. It's still been a bit on the old chilly side.
Yeah, but you can tell how old I am because I sort of judge everything by what the wheelie bin's doing. And of course today it was brown bin and all the neighbours were out gardening like mad before the truck came round to take away the garden waste. And then next door came round, having stored up bag load of leaves in her shed for the whole of the winter. Have you got any room in your bin? Yeah. So in came these big, huge, great bag of leaves with all the white mould on them, and I'm thinking, I'm watching out the window thinking, any minute now this bin's going to self-combust.
So,
a bit of old hedgehog going on there somewhere. Oh,
brilliant. So what we've got going on. Don't forget to smash the like button. Good evening, Catherine. Good evening, Stephanie. Welcome. Yes, so we just wait for a few people to come in. Evening, Mrs. Hill. Look, you got that there.
Lovely,
that's the Duchess.
Lovely,
She's all over it like a cheap suit.
I've nothing cheap about my suit. Speak for yourself.
Well, so this is going to be a great quiz. Oh, thank you for an early birthday. Yes.
Oh, yes.
21 tomorrow. Get the key to the door.
Today because I said, what do you want to do for your birthday? And he's already booked himself out all day, which doesn't involve me in any shape or form.
Some of the day. Some of the day.
I took him out to lunch today. And very nice it was too, actually. Local pub, and it was a really good meal. It was absolutely gorgeous. Very friendly, wasn't it? No,
yes.
Good fun. Good
yeah,
fun.
It was,
I
it was
even
good.
made him a cake.
Yeah.
3 layers. He doesn't know this yet, but he does now. Because he hasn't got time to eat it, so I'm going to say get out with my friends tomorrow and we'll eat it. Take it round for coffee. Some friends as we go for a walk.
That's nice, that is. My birthday and everybody else gets the cake.
You booked yourself out, didn't you?
I didn't book myself out. It's not my fault. It's the first Wednesday of the month.
Oh, dear.
Just, it could have been a Tuesday. Next year it'll probably be Thursday. But it's one of those things. Yeah, I've still got to wait another year for my pension. That's outrageous.
Cav's saying, you're not 21, you know. In fact, you're only 26.
Yeah, no, I wish. God, what I could do if I was still 26.
Oh, my word.
Knowing what I know now, that's the big question, isn't it? Being this age and knowing what you know now.
Oh, I'll tell you all I'll do is just go cruising.
Yeah, we could have great fun. Right, so, looks like we've got a few in the house tonight. I don't know whether there's anybody. Should be lots of people turning up tonight. I don't know where they are. So it is still going out on Faceache. So we might get a few people pop in from there. But hopefully you're all coming in from the old YouTube. And stick around. This is going to be a really good quiz. It's going to be, I think I've looked through the questions because I've had to put them on. I think the questions are going to be fairly easy.
I can make them difficult if you like.
I know you can make them difficult if you like.
Well, you know.
We don't want them difficult if you like.
Well, it sounds like you do. Far too easy, you say. Right, okay, you're on then next week.
Right. Yeah, what we got next week? I think next week I'm going to be doing the. I think it's going to be centred around some sort of sports.
Oh, now that's going to be a goodie. Yeah.
So next week. It's centred around sports. I'm still halfway putting it together.
Well, I've written it.
It's all written, everything like. I just have to put it together on here, so you can see the questions as I put them out. Right then, having all smashed the like button. What's going on here? Look, There's something going on here with the crazy gang.
Well, they don't need to know that. Do
Oh, Mr. No.
See, this is what I
Yeah.
have to deal with. He
I
takes
know.
his phone calls in the middle of his quiz
Well,
show. Why don't I
I've
just
got it
start
switched
on
off.
question number 1 then?
It's switched off. So there you go. Right. Should we get on with it?
Yeah, I think
Is
so.
it about time we got on
Yeah,
with it?
okay, so it's the Easter quiz and it's question
So-
number 1.
Right. Boom. Question 1. Away you go.
Cadbury's produced their first Easter egg in 1875. The shell was made from dark chocolate and inside were treats known as draggies. What were draggies? So we're looking at what was inside the first chocolate Easter eggs. Cadbury's produced their first Easter egg in 1875. The shell was made from dark chocolate and inside were treats known as draggies. What were draggies?
So there you go. There's your first question. So we're up and running then. So do I get a second question or are you going to do that? Do me out of a job. So if you can do me out of a job, you need to get your mug on here. So, question 2 then. What activity did Richard Nixon introduce to the White House that has become a tradition at Easter?
Was that a trick question? Richard Dixon? I thought he was Richard Nixon.
Oh, Nixon.
President Richard Nixon we're talking
Tricky
about.
Dicky.
You know what he's like.
Old Tricky Dicky.
Yeah, Tricky Timmy as well. Read the question again.
Right. What activity did Richard Nixon introduce to the White House that has now become a tradition at Easter? What? Here we go. Look, here's trouble. He was all right 5 minutes ago. He's not been a well dog today. He's been a bit Tom and Dick. We went out and left him when we went and had lunch, and we came back and he'd been throwing up all over the grass.
No, I really want to know that.
Too much information, obviously. Get off me. Stop licking.
Let's put everybody off their dinner.
Yeah. Hopefully they've had their dinner by now. So, question 3 then. Get off. Don't get on the keyboard.
Chuck him off then.
Yeah, I'm going to chuck him off.
Throw him to the ground. Throw him to the ground.
Throw him to the ground. Go on, you read this question out while I'm throwing him to the ground.
Okay, question number 3. 1.5 million Cadbury cream eggs are manufactured each day. Where is the production factory for this confectionery located? So on question 3, 1.5 million Cadbury's cream eggs are manufactured every day. Where is the production factory for this confectionery located?
Right, now you've got to stop mucking about. Is that it? So question 4 then. Ooh. Get down. Get down. Right. You're going to read this one out.
Question number 4. If I were to buy a Smarties Easter egg, how many different colours of Smarties could I find inside the egg? If I were to buy a Smarties Easter egg, how many different colours of Smarties could I find inside the egg?
Oh, so the conditions that we have to work out?
Think time for that, or have I got to count how many colours of Smarties there are?
Yeah. Do you want to borrow them?
Plus toes.
So, right, shall I do the next one? Mm-hmm. Question 5 then. Unique to the UK only, what colour or colours of Smarties contain a flavoured shell? Did I read that right?
Yeah.
Get down. Yep. Working under duress here. So, unique to the UK only, which colour or colours of Smarties contain a flavoured shell? So, question 6. What shape is a chicken's egg? Get down. Look. Look, you're not helping. If you come to read it, go on, look. You read that one out. What shape is a chicken's egg? Have you got it? Have you got it? Now go on. Do us all a favour. Just sit there and behave. It's like a live wire tonight. Right, go on then. Next question. Do you want to do that one?
Okay, question number 7. What is the average egg production cycle for a caged chicken?
Go away.
Is it A, 1 egg every 16 hours, B, 1 egg every 26 hours, or C, 1 egg every 36 hours? So we're looking for the average egg production cycle for a caged chicken. 1 egg every 16 hours, 1 egg every 26 hours, or 1 egg every 36 hours.
So question 8 then. Which bird lays the largest eggs in relation to their body size? That's a good question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which bird lays the largest eggs in relation to their body size? Question 9. Fred Astaire starred in the Hollywood musical Easter Parade. What was the name of the leading lady in that musical? So Fred Astaire starred in the Hollywood musical Easter Parade. What was the name of the leading lady in that musical? There you go. Over to you for question 10.
Question number 10. Released in 1979, which Monty Python film featured their version of a crucifixion? And what was the name of the song featured in that film? So we're looking for a 1979 film. Which Monty Python film featured their version of a crucifixion? And what was the name of the song featured in that film?
We are working under duress here. We have got Hudson Hill all over the place. If you can hear a bit of chewing, it's him on a shell.
Yeah, he's been to the beach and he's collected some shells and brought them back with him.
Yes.
Bit of calcium.
So, are
He's
you?
probably always been sick. Anyway, go on.
Are you ready for some answers? Did that round blow your mind? So stand by for the answers. So the answer to question 1, what are degrees or what draggies? Draggies?
What are draggies?
Your draggies. They're sugar-coated drops, chocolate drops, sugar-coated chocolate drops.
So basically, in the old days when they used to make the chocolate eggs, they used
Who's
to
giving the thumbs
pour
down?
the chocolate over, and the little
Who's that?
chocolate used to give little drops down, and they collect those little drops up all the wastage and put the
We
coating
just got a thumbs down. Who's give us a thumbs down? Oh, you got fat thing. Move them across. Give us the thumbs up.
Perhaps somebody's fed up with you talking to the dog. That's all right.
It's not
Maybe
my
they
fault.
don't
It's,
like it.
I'm working under duress.
It's a free country. They don't like it. Fine.
That's not
That's
very
all
friendly,
right.
is it?
No, they don't like
We go
it.
to all this trouble to give them a fantastic quiz because there's nothing on the
They don't
telly.
like waffle. That's fine. That's okay. Free country.
God, he ain't getting no Easter egg this year, is he?
I don't know.
Right.
Might be she. Carry on.
Might be she. Yeah. So the answer to question 2 then. Oh, Easter egg rolling. Old Tricky Dicky brought in Easter egg rolling into the White House. There you go. So if you've got Easter egg rolling, give yourself the thumbs up and a point. What have we got next? Cadbury's cream eggs are manufactured at the Bourneville factory in Birmingham. And that's Birmingham in England, not Birmingham, Alabama. I don't know, do they have a Cadbury's factory in Alabama?
I have no idea, probably do, but they don't produce 1.5 million Easter eggs a day.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 4 was the smartest Easter egg. Inside, there are actually 8 different colours. So if you've got 8, give yourself a point. And the colours are red, yellow, green, blue, violet, pink, brown and orange.
Wow. Do you know something about the blue ones? They tend to send kids a little bit, you know, over the top. How do I know that, you ask?
All the grandkids.
Well,
you don't get Smarties.
Well, you saw young George up on the balcony of Buckingham Palace after the Queen's Jubilee, and he was bouncing off the walls, running up and down.
I'm not going to make confidential information about our royal family.
Well, no,
in the course of your duty.
I suspect it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Oh, well,
I wasn't there. I wasn't on duty, but I suspect I know who was dishing out the blue Smarties. Ever so funny when you see it happen. So, you answer question 5 then. Oh, orange. Infused with natural orange oil in the UK only. Smarties. Orange Smarties, taste of orange.
Yeah.
Oh.
You did not know that.
What do the other ones taste of? Nothing.
Well, the shell doesn't taste of anything. Chocolate tastes like chocolate.
Chocolate, I
Shell
suppose.
tastes like nothing. The orange one tastes like orange.
So there you go.
There you are. It's a cheap birthday present. You have to take it to Smarties tomorrow. What have you done?
Oh, excellent.
Oh dear.
Question 6 then. What shape is a chicken's egg? Now, if you've got ovoid, get yourself a point. If you put oval is only 2-dimensional. So it's ovoid. The answer to question 7 then is B. 1 egg every 26 hours.
Okay, number 8. Remember, we're looking for the largest eggs in relation to their body size, and that is a kiwi.
Ooh.
A kiwi.
Now, question 9, which is like scrum half, was Judy Garland. Of course it was. How many people thought it was Ginger Rogers? So if you've got Judy Garland in Easter Parade, you've got the point. And the last one in this round, Life of Brian. Of course it was. Always look on the bright side of life. Diddy, 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 diddy. That one. So, boom. All you got to do now is pop your scores in the chat. So let's see how you did. let's see how you did. I'm sure you did fairly well out of that one. Quick swig of that. Oh, look, got some good scores. 6 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Doing well. We are doing well tonight. So, come on then. Who else is out there? Who else? All you got to do is add your scores up. Pop them in the chat box. Let's see how you did. We know that all the questions were fairly easy. I mean, we've been having what's the name for a long time. Easter's been a long time around.
But you didn't know how long it takes to lay an egg.
I don't know. I've never had to lay one.
Well, then that's not easy, is it? If somebody goes and eaten Smarties, you wouldn't have known how many Smarties there were inside how many different flavours. That's not easy, is it?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, have a wild guess.
It'd be pretty wild, wouldn't it?
It would have
you
been
remember
wild,
the blue
wouldn't it?
ones.
Yeah, I remember the blue ones. I know what they do to kids. There's
You
something
don't
in
know.
blue Smarties that sends them hyper. So, Right then, let's. Shall we move on? Shall we have a go at round 2? I'll take that as a yes. So, here we go. Question 11 then. Beatrix Potter wrote a series of 23 illustrated books for children, one of the most loved being The Tales of Peter Rabbit. What was the name of the first book in the series? So, good question, isn't it? So, Beatrix Potter wrote a series of 23 illustrated books for children, one of the most loved being The Tales of Peter Rabbit. What was the name of the first book in the series? Question 12 then. The fictional character Jessica Rabbit was featured in which Disney film? He's coming at me again.
What's a wabbit?
A wabbit.
A wabbit.
A wabbit. That's what Bugs Bunny is, a wabbit. Mr. Wabbit. So question 12 then. The fictional character Jessica Rabbit was featured in which Disney film? Question 13.
What are baby rabbits called?
Ooh.
What are baby rabbits called?
It's an easy question, isn't it? So, question 14.
If I wanted to take my pet rabbit on holiday with me and travel between England and France on Brittany ferries, is my rabbit permitted? And if so, what are the restrictions? So if I wanted to take my pet rabbit on holiday with me and travel between England and France on Brittany ferries, is my rabbit permitted? And if so, what are the restrictions? That's easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy, that one, Tim. Easy, isn't it? How easy is that one?
My auntie Shirley had a rabbit. He actually called it Hagrid. It was a giant rabbit. Big buddy, was it? It was a big one. But she was a Harry Potter fan. He's not content with jumping all over me. He's now crunching up a shell, I think. So, question 15 then. There was only one rabbit mentioned in the Harry Potter book. I think that might be books, but it was probably just a one book. The rabbit was called Binky. Who owned Binky? So, question 15. There was only one rabbit mentioned in the Harry Potter books. The rabbit was called Binky. Who owned Binky?
And question number 16. Which chocolate treat has the advertising slogan, "The lighter way to enjoy chocolate"? Which chocolate treat has the advertising slogan, "The lighter way to enjoy chocolate"?
Well, so question 17 then. Which Denmark island shares its name with a bubbly milk chocolate bar?
Doesn't have to do it. Does it say milk chocolate?
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be milk chocolate.
Doesn't have to be milk. It could be. It could be. Yeah. Don't give the game away. That should be, I think, which Danish island rather than Denmark island. So which Danish island shares its name with a bubbly milk chocolate or a chocolate bar? The old dyslexia diving in there, you can see it. Sneaks in occasionally. So
The
Over to you.
traditional simnel cake is a fruit cake topped with what?
Ooh.
So on question 18, the traditional simnel cake is a fruit cake topped with what? And question number 19, which monarch passed a law during their reign which only permitted bakers to make hot cross buns for burials, at Easter and at Christmas, as it was illegal to sell spiced buns on any other day? So 19, which monarch passed a law during their reign which only permitted bakers to make hot cross buns for burials, at Easter and at Christmas, as it was illegal to sell spiced buns on any other day?
So the last question in this round then, question 20. What is the Sunday before Easter known as? So question 20 then, what is the Sunday before Easter known as? He's making an awful lot of noise down there. So, hey, how was that round? Are you fairly confident? Did you reckon you got most of the answers? I think we're doing well out there. I think they was fairly good questions. And I think the answers will be fairly good as well. So, without too much further ado, without standing on ceremony, we'll get on with the answers. So, question 11. The Tales of Peter Rabbit.
Yeah, so as well as being the first one written,
we also gave you the answer.
Yeah.
So if you got the Tales of Peter Rabbit.
Yeah, so it was the most popular and it was the first one.
There you go.
It's a good job she didn't stop at the first one then, isn't it? Because
yeah,
they're all lovely, aren't they? I think.
Yeah.
Or anyway.
So, who? Oh, yeah, Jessica Rabbit. Who framed Roger Rabbit? Did you know something about Jessica Rabbit? Has she been banned or something?
Yeah.
Jessica Rabbit
They
has
took her
been
out
banned.
to Disneyland, didn't they?
She was too sexy, apparently.
That was in another question. We had a quiz with that in once.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
So
So the answer was who framed Roger Rabbit?
Roger Rabbit.
Roger
Rabbit. so have you got Roger Rabbit? Who framed Roger Rabbit? Get your point.
Okay, number 13. Baby rabbits are kittens.
Yeah.
Oh, now this is a goodie. This is a goodie.
Yes.
So, question number 14 about taking your rabbit to France. The answer is that rabbits aren't permitted on Brittany ferries.
Enough.
You can't take your rabbit. And it all goes back to a legend in the 17th century when rabbits were transported for food and they actually chewed through the hull and the ship sunk and it caused the death of many, many sailors. So to this day, as a tradition, they do not allow rabbits on their ferries.
Good grief.
There you go.
Poor old Jessica and Roger ain't allowed on Brittany ferries. Mind you, I think rabbits would have a hard time chewing through a steel hole of a ferry nowadays.
Oh, dear.
Oh, look, he's back. Get off. Look, we're trying to do questions here. Question 15 then. Lavender brown. Oi. Drinking my coffee. No wonder you make yourself ill. Come out of it.
Question 15. Binky was owned by Lavender Brown.
You're becoming a nuisance, mate. We're going to have you taken to the pound if you're not careful.
I tell you, you'll be watching the telly with me next week. Tim can do the quiz.
Get off the keyboard.
Okay, number 16. The advertising slogan, "The lighter way to enjoy chocolate," is Maltesers. There
you go. Maltesers. And question 17 then. Of course, it was Aero. Yes. We've been to Aero, haven't we?
We have been to
We
Aero. It's my
have.
favourite island.
We had a wonderful time at
They've
Aero.
got a brilliant bus system there, haven't they?
They
It's
have.
free to everybody, even for tourists.
Yeah.
It's not just for local people.
It's great.
Anyone just hop on a bus and it
Yeah.
just takes you everywhere. It's wonderful. It's a beautiful place.
And it's a free bus on the island. So if you ever visit in Denmark and you go to the island of Aero, you get a free bus.
And take your dog with you. Take this one.
Yeah, I think you take your dog with you as well.
Oh, dear.
So, question 18 then. Oh, so Seminole cake is topped with marzipan balls. What's he done there? Oh, come on, out of the way, you. Get out of the way. And
And question number 19, the monarch that didn't allow any hot cross buns was Queen Elizabeth I.
blimey, that was her all over it then. So, who got Palm Sunday for the Sunday before Easter? So if you did get Palm Sunday, boom, you got it right. So, you know what to do then? Add your scores up. Pure gold that round, pure gold. Let's see how you all did. Let's have a few what's names out there? See how you're doing.
I don't know whether they did well on the last lot. 8 out of 10's coming through there, Stephanie and Kat.
Yeah. They're doing well. They are doing well. So, we are okay. We're out there.
Oh, 7 out of 10 for Keith.
Well done, Keith. 7 out of 10.
That was the one before, round before we're doing at the moment. The new ones haven't come through yet.
Yeah. Oh, 8 out of 10
That's the
for
first round.
Steph. 8 out of 10 for Catherine. Brilliant. You was all doing very well. What's that?
Don't say we was, I hate it. We were.
We
I
were.
was,
We
I
were.
Was, we were.
We was. We was doing, or we were doing.
I was, we were.
Of course we was.
We were.
Of course we were.
Can't be in the same room when you speak like that. I hate it.
So, are you ready for the next round? Oh, let's get it all lined up. So, stand by then. I'll get down your mutt. Go and play with Artie. So, here we go then. Next round, the penultimate, or the final round even. Yes. So, here you go. Question 21 then. On which day of the week are Easter eggs traditionally opened? Nice, easy question, that. So, question 21. Well, go back to 21. Starting to lose the plot. On which day of the week are Easter eggs traditionally opened? Question 22 then. The day following Easter Sunday is a bank holiday in England and Wales. How many bank holidays a year are there in England and Wales? This does not include additional special days, public days such as royal weddings, etc., etc., etc. So, the internet's bumping up and down a little bit tonight. So, the day following Easter Sunday is a bank holiday in England and Wales. How many bank holidays a year are there in England and Wales? This does not include additional special days, public days such as royal weddings. And question 23.
Question number 23. Monday, May the 29th, 2023 is a public holiday. The previous day is Whit Sunday or Whitsun. What other name is given to this special Sunday in the Christian calendar? So Monday, May the 29th is a public holiday. The previous day is Whit Sunday or Whitsun. What's the other name given to this special Sunday in the Christian calendar?
Question 24 then. Easter Island is in which sea or ocean? So Easter Island is in which sea or ocean?
And number 25. Easter Island is known for the enormous statues with prominent heads known as moai. What are the moai made from? So 25. Easter Island is known for the enormous statues with prominent heads known as moai. What are the moai made from?
So question 26 then. How many complete moai are there on Easter Island? Is it A, 28, B, 1043, or C, 3031? So question 26, how many complete moai are there on Easter Island? Is it A, 28, B, 1043, or C, 3031?
Yeah, think complete moai, because we know there's many bits and pieces where we're talking about complete moai. Okay, so number 27. How many 2-egg omelettes did the world record holder make in 30 minutes?
Lot of
Was it
scramble
A,
there.
92, B, 223, or C, 427? So how many 2-egg omelettes did the world record holder make in 30 minutes? 92, 223, or 427?
So, question 28 then. True or false? The word yolk. What am I like? The word yolk derives from the Old English word for yellow. So question 28, true or false? The word yolk derives from the Old English word for yellow. The penultimate question in the quiz, 29, how many times a day does the average egg-sitting bird turn the egg? Is it A, 50, B, 100, or C, 150? That'll get me head in that one. So question 29 then. How many times a day does the average egg-sitting bird turn the egg? Is it A, 50, B, 100, or C, 150?
And the last question is number 30. How many pores does a hen's egg shell have? Is it A, 3,000, B, 10,000, or C, 17,000? So how many pores does a hen's egg shell have? 3,000, 10,000, or 17,000?
Well, that's the end of the questions then. Have we got any big winners out there? That's the question. That's the main one that we're looking at. So, shall we just pile straight into the answers?
Oh, let people head up. Let people head up. Have they actually put their ads, the things in from last time? No,
Yeah,
never mind.
yeah.
Never mind. Move on.
Yeah,
Move
yeah.
on. Yeah, pile in.
Steph made us revise.
Well done.
So here we go then. Straight in with the answers, and then we'll have a bit of a parlay at the end. So question 21 then. Easter Sunday. Of course it is. That's when you open your Easter eggs. So traditionally opened on Easter Sunday. That's next week, isn't it? That's this week. It's actually this week. Whoa. So if you've got Easter Sunday, you're doing extremely well.
And question 22, the answer to that one is 8. There are 8 bank holidays in England and Wales.
Ooh. Excellent. So, question 23 then. Pentecost. Of course it was. So, Whit Sunday or Whitsun is also Pentecost. Not many people use that word, Pentecost, nowadays, do they? It's normally Whitsun, isn't it? That's what they use,
Yeah,
Whitsun?
Whitsun,
Yeah.
And number 24, Easter Island is in the Pacific Ocean.
And question 25 then. Volcanic tuff. The old Easter Island moe are made out of volcanic tuff. Funny old stuff, isn't it? Do they sculpt it or something? So if you've got volcanic tuff, you're doing well. You get the point. Question 26 then. How many complete moe are there on Easter Island? Is answer B. 1,043. That's complete. I mean, there's lots more that are all broken and stuff like that, but the complete ones are. So if you've got somewhere in the ballpark of 1,043, give yourself the point. It is Easter coming up after all, isn't it?
And number 27, the world record for making 2-egg omelettes in 30 minutes is 427, which is answer C. 427.
I wonder how many frying pans you have to have for that. Does
Pans,
that? I mean, have you got to crack the eggs, beat them up, put the milk in, and then put them in the frying pan? Yeah. You can't have it all sort of all the mix ready to go.
No, you can't have bits of mushroom and all your spicy sausage and bits of onion going in there as well, you know. Bit of grated cheese on the side. Few chips.
It's a god.
Open up a can of baked beans.
Amazing.
Oh dear.
You just dash around like a dashing around thing. So, yes, it was true. The word yolk derives from the Old English word yellow. So if you've got true, give yourself a point and a thumbs up. A penultimate question then, 29. If you got A, 50, you'll be right. A sitting bird turns its eggs about 50 times a day. Who knew? I guess that was a guess. So.
And question number 30, the last one. There are 17,000 pores on a hen's eggshell. So if you've got answer C, 17,000, give yourself a point.
Boom. There you go. Congratulations. You've got through it. You've got through another quiz. Another live awesome quiz. So, you know what to do now. You've got to add your scores up for that last round and then add them all together and pop it in the chat box. Let's see how you did. Missed the first start. Sorry, Richard. You'll have to go back and get it on catch up then. That's the point. All of these quizzes are available on catch up. You'll be able to watch them back. And because there's nothing on the telly, there ain't going to be an awful lot going on over Easter weekend. If you've got a bit of time on your hands, do a few quizzes. Challenge each other. So they're all there to do. So go look at this. We're getting some great scores. So we've got some 9 out of 10, 22 out of 30. Well done, Keith. Catherine, 4 out of 10 with that last round. 20 out of 30. That's well over. That's 3/4. 4 out of 10, 20 out of 30. Doing well, girls. Doing very well. So here we are. blimey, we've rushed through it tonight, haven't we? Even with all the hassle we had to start with the mutt jumping up and down. So what do you reckon? Did you like this quiz? Was it a good quiz? I mean, you've all done very well. You've all got over 3/4. So I think that's pretty good going.
2/3 anyway.
Well, 2/3. Two thirds. Oh look, you're all wet. Get off the keyboard, you. Look. Say hello to the people. Look. What's this? Say hello. Look. Say hello.
He's thinking, not when there's food in the kitchen.
I'm hungry. That's what it is, isn't it? Because you're hungry.
Take him out.
Yeah, I think he needs to go out. So, go on in. She can go and sort him out. Thank you. Brilliant quiz. What was it I didn't, Keith? I loved the last round. Excellent. Well, what can I say? I'm off to bed now. Night. Good night, Steph. And congratulations again on passing your C+E, your heavy goods class 1 that we used to be. I think the old man will be proud of you. So next week, it's going to be a sporty type quiz. It's going to be around sort of sports. So they'll be fairly easy questions. They'll be well-known questions, or the answers will be well-known, that's for sure. You beat me in the second round, at the first 2 rounds. Okay, that's good. Well, I think the old internet's been a bit playing up tonight. I'm just keeping an eye on it. It's been sort of booming up and down all evening. So hopefully it hasn't spoiled your enjoyment of the quiz. What's happening then? So Thursday, I've got somebody coming on the show that was involved in the Paddington rail crash back in 1999, I think it was. And at the time, she was the advocate for it. She was, changed her life. So she's coming on to tell her story, and we're going to be looking at how she's recovered with the PTSD and all the rest of it. I've pre-recorded another episode where we're talking about. Remember, I said we were going to do bullying, child bullying, and suicide and all that. Had a great chat earlier in the week. That's going out on Sunday morning. I haven't got an ordinary person's extraordinary story for Sunday, so that's going out on Sunday. So that'll be a really good one to listen to. Next week, say the quiz is going to be a sporty quiz. And what else have we got going on? Friday, Good Friday, I am off on my old motorbike. I'm going up to meet up with some other motorbikes. We're going to go to Windsor for respect for the Queen. And then we're going on to the Mall and then round on to Parliament Square in support of Rolling Thunder and the vexatious claims against service personnel that served in Northern Ireland. So going to a demonstration. Me demonstrating. Wow. Yeah, so it's a day out on a motorbike. Tomorrow's my birthday. When I'm 65, Christ. Doesn't life travel on when you're enjoying it? So there you go. Right, I'm going to pull the pin out on this. Where we're going, that one there. As always, thank you for joining in, taking part. You have my undying gratitude for being there and just enjoying the quizzes. Hopefully, it'll start to grow. We'll get more people watching them, and might get a bit more busy in the chat. So we can only hope. It's certainly gone out to enough people. So there you have it. That's this week's live awesome quiz, done and dusted. I shall catch you all on the flip side. I'll see you Thursday if you're about. If not, I'll catch up with you on Tuesday next week. So TTFN, ta-ta for now.